Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. Unfortunately the daughter's not here this weekend to introduce the show, so you'll just have to put it with me. An update on Deb. She's had her second bout of chemo, so it's well soaked into her system now. She's not doing too bad. She's very tired all the time, and she's got pains in her legs and her arms and her joints. These are all side effects of the chemo. She's putting a brave face on things and just getting on with it, which is basically all we can do. In tonight's nightcap, most of the filming will be done in my friend's workshop. I took that chuck backplate across and we fitted that onto his Harrison L5 lathe. He also does a lot of carving. We'll have a look at some of the carving work he's done and some of the carving work he's busy with. I'm sure you'll find that interesting. There's a package turned up at work this week, a package from a company called Artec Welding. I've got a lot of Artec Welding gear. I've done reviews for them on various machines. They've sent us a new digital AC/DC TIG welder. It's a replacement for my analog AC/DC TIG welder. I'm going to do a review on that. We might get a little bit of that done. I'll see how things go. Oh mate. Hey John. Try it now. Lovely. Fingers crossed there. How's it looking?
Spot on. Good fit that.
Grand.
Lovely.
I left the chuck on just in case I had to take a little bit more out, you know.
Good thinking. Beautiful.
Good.
Right. Brand.
As well as metalwork, Mick does a lot of carving. He's going to take one of his woodwork shed and show us some of his carvings. I think you'll find that interesting. There's nothing worse than cast iron dust, not oil. What sort of wood are they on?
Lime. That's linden wood.
Linden wood.
Well, Americans call it either basswood or linden wood. It's more or less the same thing as lime.
It's like plastic, isn't it?
And that's olive wood.
Right.
The base on that one.
How much time's in one of them, mate? Like at school?
You know, probably 2 weeks, I think.
Really?
So,
Solid, more or less.
probably 9 to 5, 2 weeks, I would have said.
Yeah.
Probably same with the dog.
Yeah.
You know, that probably
This is a carving you're busy with now, is it?
This is what I'm busy with at the minute. That's the design, which is traced onto the wood, and that's, you know, it's got the equal design.
Right,
like an image on it.
reverse image, aye.
So the idea is the background's all dropped down, and then these various leaves and acorns will all be at different heights when it's finished. So it'll be, you know, like quite a 3D effect to it.
Right.
It's just a case of dropping them down each leaf, and, you know, balancing up which looks right.
You seem to have a lot of different sort of chisels and all these sort of.
It's just
a bit of different lathe tools for different jobs.
Oh, basically, you've just got like an endless amount of different
different shapes,
different widths, and different curvatures.
And obviously they're super sharp, like.
Super sharp, polished to like a mirror finish.
Yeah.
And you know, they're just.
What sort of wood's happening here?
This is, I'm not sure exactly what type of oak, but it's some sort of oak. It's not English oak. It was just an old piece of wood that was lying around. You know, it had been lying about for years, so I've just started doing it on that, and it is an oak of some sort, so it'll suit the theme of the acorns and oak leaves.
Excellent. Is that all one bit of wood?
3 bits laminated.
Alright.
3 4-inch bits
Glue together.
laminated, so there's a join there and a join there.
What sort of wood's that?
Lime wood again.
That's lime again.
Lime again.
Do you use lime because it's nice, tight grain, or?
Tight grain, takes good detail, but it's quite easy to carve.
Right.
So this is going to be a replica of this, which is in turn based on that statue that you can see on the photos on the wall there, which is by Ray Lonsdale, a local artist, and it's on display at Seaham. He's given us permission to do a copy of it. So the idea is you make a plasticine copy to the scale you want, and then mark the base with every centimetre measurement, and then this wood starts off just a block of wood the size of this base here, which is exactly the same size as that base. And the idea is you've just got to carve away the wood until you're left with that, basically.
So did you make out of plasticine as well, did you?
Yeah, that's been made out of plasticine with a wire armature in the middle. But obviously the advantage of plasticine is you can experiment with it. If you take a bit too much off, stick it back on, add to it, take away from it until you're happy. Then the problem with the wood is you've only got one chance. Once you've took a bit of wood off, it's gone.
You can't put it back.
Put it back. So the idea is you start with this pointer device, which is, you know, just a simple.
It's the sort of thing we use. It's the sort of thing we use for marking out on a service table.
Yeah, basically the same type of thing. This stonemasons not use a similar thing. So the idea of it is, if I want to find a particular point on this model, which I know is the right point and I'm happy with it, I get the pointer to just touch the knee. I line it up with a certain reference mark on here, so that's one mark in. I'll bring that over to the carve and put it on the one mark in, and that is at the right point now. But for argument's sake, this point further down, you just alter your pointer to suit the area you want, line it up, and then I'm right on the edge there on the mark, transfer that over to here. So the idea is you just keep whittling down that closer and closer to what you want, but this, you know, gives you like a safety gauge, because it's really hard to just judge by eye what depth things are in a 3D way. Then once you get to a certain point, then you would just carve it by eye, looking at the photographs and looking at the model.
So what sort of time you got in that now?
I would say up to this point probably it took 2 weeks to do
The
the
plasticine
plasticine model, and then it must have taken another 3 weeks up to now, I would have said,
on that.
to do the wood up
Yeah.
to this point. There's going to be some separate parts on this. The helmet's separate. That's just a turned helmet, which is just, you know, roughly done at the minute. That's probably not going to be the final one. There's going to be separate hand. The rifle's a separate part. The water bottle, and the bayonet on the other side.
So these are all the photographs you've been working off.
Yeah, these are the photographs I've been working off, and this is it's a metal sculpture made out of plates of metal, small plates of metal welded together, which you can probably see on this sort of area. Ray Lonsdale's made the thing, get an idea of the scale there. That's a full-size adult standing next to it, and it was done a tribute to World War I centenary.
It would seem that I'm the nearest thing you're going to get to a blonde this week. So anyway, here I am. I'd just like to thank everybody for all the kind words and wishes, especially the kind words and well wishes towards my wife Deb. I'd like to thank Mick for letting us take my camera along to his shop. It certainly was an interesting experience. Anyway, once again, thanks very much. When I was a young lad, I had blonde hair like this. Remember, I started work when I was 16. I started working in a garage, and they made us wear a hairnet. Well, my long hair lasted about a week, and that was it. Ever since then, I've had my head not shaved, but I've always had very short hair. And I'm starting to wonder if maybe I could grow my hair, because my hair was natural blonde. Anyway, once again, thanks very much, and see you next week.